Had some spotty showers earlier today, but they have since tapered. We're going to see some clearing as we get into the afternoon, but all eyes are on Friday. We are expecting for some mid-afternoon snow, tapering, or I shouldn't say tapering, transitioning to sleet and eventually some freezing rain as we get into the evening. And as we get into our Saturday, it's going to be an impact day, especially during the morning time where we still have icy travel possible and near freezing temperatures, which will keep the roads icy as the storm passes by. So for today, expect partly sunny conditions and mild weather too. We have right around 46 to 50 degrees for the afternoon. Then as we get into tonight, 24 to 28 degrees will be mostly clear for the most part. Then once we get into late in the night into the or closer to tomorrow morning, that's when we'll start to see those clouds increase. It's remaining chilly down into the 20s with a northerly 5 to 10 mile per hour breeze. Then for tomorrow, all eyes on the alert day for tomorrow. We have an afternoon mix developing, then becoming ice or freezing rain by the evening, tapering overnight. So I'd say closer to midnight for tomorrow. That's when we'll see, or I should say midnight Saturday is what I should say, when we'll start to see some of that precipitation taper. 30 to 34 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. So we are under a winter storm watch. You can see highlighted in blue for the entire Susquehanna Valley. If you look towards western PA, there's other counties towards the western portions of the Commonwealth that could be seeing a quarter of an inch or maybe a little bit greater than a quarter of an inch of some potential ice developing. So that's why they're under an ice storm warning for those counties, or you can see it towards western portions of the Commonwealth. So what we're expecting locally in the Susquehanna Valley, we're looking at a wintry mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain starting tomorrow afternoon and then ending by Friday night. So in terms of the timing for Friday afternoon, right around 12, 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, that's when we're starting to see some of that data suggesting that's when we'll start to see the first onset of some snow, then eventually getting to sleet and then freezing rain by the middle of the evening. So in terms of what we're anticipating in terms of totals, could see a coating to 1 inch to 2 inches, maybe in some isolated spots, but the main concern is going to be this freezing rain, folks. The 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of freezing rain is going to put a decent glaze on the roadways. So if you plan on doing any travel, or if you have any travel plans, I would postpone those travel plans, because with the ice being on the roadways and on any surfaces that you're walking on, it's going to create some pretty hazardous travel. Also could create some power outages across the area. We're into the 50s in some areas, Lewistown, Gettysburg, and Chambersburg, to name a few communities, into the mid-40s for the majority of us, down to 43 degrees in Lancaster, but definitely a mild day today across the Susquehanna Valley. So you can see some of those showers just picking up on Storm Team Live Radar Network, just moving towards our south, but widening out the picture. I want to show you where the storm system is at. It's just centered over Wyoming at this time. That's going to trek across the central Great Plains, eventually through the Midwest and into the Susquehanna Valley, allowing for those temperatures, or I shouldn't say temperatures, allow for the sleet and the freezing rain and the snow to start to come in. So we're going to drop in temperatures this evening down to the upper 30s and then eventually down to the 20s overnight tonight. Getting into tomorrow afternoon, here's the timestamp, right around 12, 1 o'clock. You can see predictors highlighting right around 1 o'clock. That's when we'll start to see some of those bands of some sleet and possible freezing rain and snow coming into our western communities. That's going to become more widespread as we get into later in the afternoon, around 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then by the time we get to about 6 or 7 o'clock, it all becomes widespread. And this is going to be, the majority of this precipitation is going to be sleet and freezing rain. And that's, again, the concern here is going to be that freezing rain. So you can see that does taper by the time you get to midnight on Saturday. Now, here's what we're expecting in terms of accumulation totals. Really looking at about a 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch in terms of that sleet. But again, here's that concern for the freezing rain. Could see about a 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch of some of accumulation there. So definitely turning icy by the time we get to Friday evening and Friday night. So keep that in mind as we get into our alert day for Friday. Impact day set for Saturday for the residual icy conditions. And once we get into the second half of the weekend, looking at some showers late, morning rain for your Monday, and looking blustery and colder for Tuesday and the Friday of next year, Susan.